What's going on, everyone? It's Eric Leonard with GBA Ethos. I hope everyone had a fun and safe New Year's and that you guys are doing well with your GBA goals for 2021. Before I forget, I have added a link to our shop website and I've put it in the description below, so make sure you head on over and check out some of our newest GBA gear to wear. If you didn't have a chance to watch our last video, GBA Smart Goals, then I would highly recommend you watch that before watching this one because the two do go hand in hand. Hopefully that has appeared on your screen now. Not really sure, still getting used to the whole YouTube thing. Anyways, very common we hear the phrase control the controllables. But you need to remember something on your journey. You are not common. When you apply the GBA mindset to your life, you are working on becoming the best version of yourself. That's why we need to get away from the phrase controlling the controllables, but instead owning them. And that's what we're going to be diving into today. If this is your first time watching, then welcome to the channel. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. And if you do, please click the like button and subscribe below. For my GBA family, I'm glad to have you guys back. I really hope you guys get something out of today's video. Please feel free to leave in the comments how your journey is going with your 2021 GBA goals. And once you do that, you already know it's time to grind. There are two important steps to owning the controllables in your life: repetition and definition. Constantly remind yourself of what your controllables are. And when I mean define, I don't mean, oh, I feel a bit overweight today, maybe I should lose some weight. No. If you want to own the controllables in your life, you need to have definition with purpose. What is your weight now? What should your weight be? What are you eating every day? If your diet isn't the best, are you working out? What do your workouts look like? Are you doing cardio? Definition with purpose leads to finer detail thinking, and that's what separates owning your controllables from controlling them. How about your relationships? How do you talk to other people? Are you positive, optimistic? Are you encouraging? Do you surround yourself with people who can hold you accountable for your 2021 SMART goals? What about your education and your professional development? Whether you're a student or professional, whether you work with your hands or you work with your mind, you can always aspire to learn more. You control that. Now, let's own it. American entrepreneur and motivational speaker Jim Rohn talks about the law of averages. The theory specifically states,
the law of averages is defined as the sum of all possibilities denoted a sub I multiplied by 1 over the total amount of possibilities, giving us an answer that should be exactly the average of the entire sample space.
That's a mouthful. All that basically means is that the result of any given situation will be the average of all outcomes. I'm sure you've heard this before, but in terms of owning the controllables, that means that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And since I am doing a master's in applied mathematics, we can actually show this mathematically. Let's take an easy example. Say there's 3 friends aged 10, 12, and 14. Well, collectively, their ages add up to be 36. Now, if we take the average of all 3 of them, we get 12, which makes sense that this is the average of the 3 friends. Now, there is a bit more intense math going behind the scenes, and what that looks like is this gibberish. Now, the sum of the distances to the average is 0. A positive distance would mean that a point is greater than the average, and a negative distance would indicate that the point is less than average. Since we have proved that the answer here to this gibberish math is 0, we know that the true average of the sample space is correct. What can I say? I'm a nerd. Sorry about that. Sometimes I get carried away with all my math nonsense. But at the end of the day, it is important to understand the law of averages because who you surround yourself with and who holds you accountable will help you on your journey to owning the controllables. Once your controllables are defined, you need to see them daily. That's repetition. I want you to physically write them out. Take an expo marker and put it on your bathroom mirror so when you wake up every morning, you see your controllables. Write it down on a post-it note. Put it on a sticky note on your car. Whatever you do, remember that repetition leads to definition with purpose. That's how you own the controllables in your life. Let me give you an easy example. For me, my goal was to play professional soccer in the United States. Every single day I woke up and wrote that in my journal. One step closer to playing professional soccer. That's the repetition. Then I had to define the controllables. It wasn't, if I play well today, I'll get picked up by a team tomorrow. That's not definition with purpose. With definition, you need to map out the fine details of your plan. I needed to have a successful career in college soccer. I needed to stand out and get noticed every year to put myself in an opportunity to get drafted by a team here in the US. And when something doesn't work out, you simply readjust the fine detail. So I didn't get drafted. I went back to the drawing board and realized the next step to playing here was standing out overseas. So I boarded a plane and went 10,000 miles away to play in Australia. One step closer to playing professional soccer in the US. As I changed the fine detail of my journey, I continued to repeat my goal. I had to stand out playing in a foreign country to give myself the best chance of getting picked up by a team back in the States. The important thing to take away is just because my path wasn't straight, it didn't mean my journey changed. I still owned every part of the controllables, because repetition leads to definition with purpose. And if you are one of the 5 to 10 people who made it this far in the video, then I'm curious, what are the controllables you're ready to start owning in your life? Go ahead and drop them in the comments section so we can start owning them together. I really hope you guys got something out of this video today. Remember, if you want to own the controllables in your life, you need to define them with purpose and repeat them to yourselves daily. Only then will you be part of the 1% group who owns their controllables rather than controls them. Now that's a GBA mindset. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, click subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to check out the shop link below in the description. I'll see you guys next week on our episode 3 of the Real World Series interviews. And until then, stay on the grind.
A giveaway at the back. Here's Nicoletto, and it's blocked away. He gets it wide for Dennis. Fighting with Eric Leonard. Leonard able to clear it away.